Hello, and welcome to the Infinite Escape Room, the puzzling podcast where a gaggle of geographically diverse chums come together, love and hug together, and solve an escape room of the ears together. I am your host, I am Mike Collins, and I am joined this week by three capable solvers: Jonathan David Charles Saunders III.
Hello.
Jamie, armchair escapist and occasional dashing impressionist, Gibbs.
Oh, woof.
I realised what rhymed with armchair escapist and thought, nope.
Staunch papist.
Yeah. And Mairi Spaceship Nolan.
Hello.
I did that on an upwards inflection. Don't know why. It implies there's
Question mark?
an extra person. Hey.
Am I?
And the fourth one, of course, our Lord God.
Because
it's
it is
recording.
Sunday.
We're recording on a Sunday.
And
Praise be to Odin.
This is on a Sunday for some people. So
Yeah.
there you go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they love it. They just...
Listen to this while in church.
Oh,
Oh dear. Oh, my
don't
child,
do that.
you have sinned. You have sinned.
Don't do that.
Yeah, I feel like that would... I don't know. I mean, maybe if... Do you know what, actually? I feel like the Church of England, if they did an escape room of the ears and imagination as part of a church service, that would slap. Because I imagine the acoustics and a vicar delivering that. That would be incredible.
Unrelated to anything, but have you guys heard of champing?
Is this a... Like
It's a sex
Zuma...
thing.
Yes, it's like a Zuma sex
It's-
thing.
No, it's
Will you
church
pretend to be a
camping.
horse?
So like deconsecrated churches opened up so you can stay in them overnight. And we should really put one out and record in one. I'm going to send you both a link.
Oh my God, I'd love to do this.
WhatsApp.
And we can
I think we
redo
should
the
go
Escape the
record in
Church
one.
episode.
Yeah.
That sounds so... would that go like towards your spooky ones?
I guess, yeah.
It was, Shilpa. Our first episode was Escape the Church. The
It
first
was.
official episode.
The first
was.
episode on the feed,
Yeah.
the actual official first episode has been consigned to unpublished status. On
But
Oh, no.
Escape the Church, I remember Ben's first pun, and it was A flat.
For
And that set the tone very much for the
the next
Yeah.
6 years.
actually, the whole thing really did, because I think there was... Oh, you had to wash stains out of you had to wash stains out of some vestments.
Oh, no.
all right, that's Mike's contribution.
Yeah, that
What was-
was my
what was-
contribution.
What was the reason why the initial pilot got consigned to oblivion? Is because just bad quality or
It's just
cancelable? Okay.
No, it's just not very good. We didn't know what
Okay.
we were doing. Do you know what, actually? So I've been doing at work for the last few years, just kind of like a sort of like a podcast primer for people. And my first piece of advice is always record a pilot and then bin it. Because if you want to
Yeah.
find the holes in your format, you got to just do it, edit it, and then listen to it, and then you will be like, shit.
That's
Speaking of holes in the format, shall we crack and see on?
Let's do it.
I am the hole in the format.
You are, John. You really are. But not for much longer if Mari's got anything to do with it.
Again.
Put you on a pip as part of their puzzle. So before I go any further, this podcast is supported by a fabulous, glorious, marvellous army of patrons. And in particular, I'd like to thank Maggie B, Colin Walker, Will, and Shilpa Ryder. You guys rock. Thank you so very much. If you want to join their ranks for as little as $1 a month, head on over to patreon.com/The Infinite Escape Room. There's backstage stuff. There's unedited stuff. There's extra content for all your puzzle deep dives and whatnot. Anyway, folks, are you ready to enter once more the Infinite Escape Room?
Let's do it.
Yes.
I am.
Then let's enter the Infinite Escape Room. Last time on the Infinite Escape Room, the team were trying to sort out a prehistoric complex with everyone's favourite incestuous dinosaur, T. Oedipus Rex. As Doc Brachiosaurus Brown fades from existence, your Flintstone-style time machine deposits you elsewhere. You are in a large chamber, in the middle of which sits Big Brain.
I am Big Brain.
Says Big Brain. This is Big Brain. It is an enormous and quite literally disembodied brain. All, goopy and pulsating. On a plinth
Underbite, apparently.
in the centre of the chamber. It is also clearly very, very clever. It has a little deerstalker hat on and a monocle.
I am very, very clever. I have been solving all of humanity's problems from the shadows for time untold. Big brain! The Fibonacci sequence, me! USB-C, me! The Shrek franchise, me! The boot sound on the Sony PlayStation 1, E!
So, Mark,
And
the
every
PlayStation 1 was a console in the late 90s.
Thank you.
At every time in history, when humanity has risked returning to its small brain ape origins, I have done a very big think, big brain, and saved the species with a glorious idea. Why? Because I am very clever, very, very, very clever, and very lovely, and very handsome, and nice.
It coughs discreetly, and its folds wobble.
And because of the interdimensional beings watching over us will destroy humanity if they observe our awfulness with their deadly gamma radiation beams. Now hurry up and help me think. I need to figure out world peace sharpish, or we're all buggered. Put those psychic powers to good use for a change.
At this, he falls into a cogitative silence, and the hum of deep thought fills the room. You would appear to need to help this brain to sort out world peace pronto, before interdimensional aliens knock humanity back to the 1980s.
That doesn't sound so bad.
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean,
Honestly.
gotta say, like, pretty much everything except possibly life expectancy was better then.
But we had the Goonies and Run DMC, so, you know.
The internet didn't exist yet. It was great,
Yep.
honestly. No AI.
Let's just chill out. Let's just fucking wait for it to come.
This seems fun.
Buy property, make some investments.
What else is in this chamber?
I'm glad you asked. It is a large chamber. It is lit by a single, tasteful, some would say clever, floor lamp. There is the big brain. It is brain. It is big. There is every crossword puzzle ever completed. There is a television. There is a large red case with a glass front and a collection of assorted empty jars.
Okay. Red case. What's in it?
Absolutely.
The red case is a large metal case painted red with a glass front. Stenciled on the glass are the words, "In case of emergency, break glass."
I headbutt the case.
Yeah, I think this constitutes an emergency.
Yeah.
John-
Yeah.
John headbutts the case, and some of John's big brain starts to show as the fragment of glass. You break it's that special glass that you can break, like on a bus. And yes, inside you see a touchscreen showing something, a keyboard, and a tattered sheet of paper.
What does the paper say?
The paper says this, and people who were tuning in yesterday will know that I was absolutely furious when I saw that Mari had done clever things yesterday with,
Oh,
I
is
think,
this that terrible thing where the last person's puzzle is a clever version of your puzzle?
I mean, yes.
Because I've been there.
Okay, I'm going to put this into the public chat, actually. I think I'm going to dump this into the
Okay.
public chat.
Brian service diagram. And there is a photograph of a brain. Service diagram, prefrontal cortex is labeled, the hypothalamus is labeled, the pituitary gland, the amygdala, the brainstem, the cerebellum, and the hippocampus. And then scribbled at the bottom of this in red writing, such secure, many wow, no one guess Wegener cipher, lol, need big brain to solve it.
Oh, I fucking hate the Vignette cipher.
Engineer cipher.
I'm bad at Wegener cipher, so if this is a Wegener cipher, we're
Of course you
screwed.
two know what that is. Of course, like...
It's
Okay,
Art and
but,
Dorf all over again.
Or you guys like in a World War II cupboard suddenly shouting, "Pigpen, pigpen, pigpen," and leaving outside like, are you all right? What happened to you? Okay, could you guys please explain to the foolish listeners, but not me, because I obviously know what vaginosis cipher is.
Wegener
All right.
cipher.
What a vaginaire
I'm not-
cipher is.
Hold on, I'm going to have to get Google up because I don't want to say the wrong thing. Google says, I know, exactly. It's
I'm
a
taking
method
your
of
Terbica
encrypting...
badge and I'm ripping it off.
It's a method of encrypting alphabetic text by using a series of interwoven Caesar ciphers based on the letters of a keyword. So, correct me if wrong, this is the one where you write out the alphabet and then you take a word and shuffle those letters to the beginning of the alphabet in order to shift the alphabet along. Am I understanding that correctly?
Okay.
Jamie? Double check.
From what I remember, the Vigenère cipher, basically where you've got a normal shift cipher, you have one alphabet that's moved along. The Vigenère cipher has 26 shift ciphers in a table, and you have to cross-reference, many times.
Hang on, folks. There's another ring was made. Just below this image, there is a source link for the image from Hopkins Medicine, Health Conditions and Diseases, Anatomy of the Brain.
Oh no, that isn't desperately significant. That's just me showing the source of the diagram. That's like a responsible thing to do.
You provided citations for your...
You don't?
No.
I work in academia, John.
No, you don't. You work near academia.
I work adjacent to academia, but I do get a hard time if I don't do my referencing. So I do.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm going to put an example of a Vigenère cipher.
I've just dropped a link.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm comparing the picture of the brain in the source material to the picture of the brain that Mike has given us because I don't trust him. This could all be a con.
Okay, so we've got the brain image. We've got we know that there's a cipher to be ciphered at some point.
Okay, I'm looking at what you've Vigenère cipher. Oh, I see. Wow.
It's a fucking beast is.
Yeah, it's really hard.
So, okay, so it's making, I guess, letters into coordinates, isn't it? So you have A to Z in the vertical axis, A to Z on the horizontal axis, and when you take two letters one from each axis, and where they meet is the letter you actually mean. Is that right?
Yes, but there's also a keyword as well attached to that.
Yeah.
So you cross-reference the first letter of the keyword, the first letter of the ciphertext, and then that's the first one. And you do it like that. So we need to find what the keyword would be and what the ciphertext is, so we can probably ignore that for now.
There are
what else was on that
tools where you can just put in the key and it'll do it for you.
So
we don't need to draw a table. The
keyword is Brian. Because he would not misspell brain.
Good point.
I would, but...
But this is also in the URL of what we're looking at. So Mike has made a conscious choice to not only title this, but also the URL. I think this is on purpose.
Yeah. That's well spotted, Maya. I didn't spot that.
Yeah. And what else was with the paper and the keyboard?
So we had a touch screen and a keyboard.
Cool. Is
Can I headbutt the touch screen?
Absolutely.
That is my method of interaction in this room.
Welcome, Allard, to this episode of the Infinite Escape Room. Yes, you've headbutted the touchscreen. I guess it blinks on. Let's say it wasn't on before.
Sure.
The capacitive power of your head has awoken this touchscreen. Would you like to see?
You have a lot of hair up here, so there's quite a bit of static.
Yes, please. What's on the screen?
The link has just gone into the chat.
Oh, he's got links. This is great.
Oh my god.
Oh, this is your Vigenère cipher.
Oh, lordy.
Okay, so we have here, in case of emergency, and grey matter publications, Smaltz editions, and then we have a series of numbered fields, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And it's all nonsense, basically. The first field is designation, and then a series of letters. Second is unit class. Third is model series. Fourth is suprachiasmatic nucleus. Fifth is
well done.
Blah, blah, blah. Was that okay?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Hippocampus, vagus nerve, prefrontal cortex, but all of the letters in there are gibberish.
It looks very Caesar ciphery, but it's not.
Except hippocampus. Hippocampus is all correct. It says, the hippocampus curves along the inner edge of the temporal lobe, sitting beneath and behind the main cerebral mass adjacent to the cerebellum. Is that true? Yeah, it does. It encodes episodic memory with association source from the neighboring amygdala.
Oh. And then they've also got...
That key would be Nothing, presumably. If all of them are shifting it somehow, we can put something in the others, but that key might be 0.
You can interact with this, by the way.
Yeah, you can type in the key box. This is beautifully done, Mike.
yeah.
Oh, I forgot to say, yes. So on the end of each field, above the writing, there is a box that says key with a question mark in it, and you can, oh my God.
Write a letter.
Yeah,
Oh, and
a
it
letter
shifts.
changes it. It changes everything.
That is neat.
Oh, no. I want to brute force this, though. I want to type
I was
going to
say, please don't brute force it.
That
is so cool.
The first one.
Oh, no. He's brute forced it.
Have you brute
No,
forced it?
I just pressed B because I thought Brian.
Okay.
And the designation became Brahane's serviceman.
Oh, that is nice. Okay, cool.
That's a joke that only works written down, by the way. So listeners should know that Haynes do service manuals for cars, and they are marvelous. They did. Is it past tense?
They don't release them anymore.
Oh, they were wonderful.
I don't think
Bloody YouTube.
Yes, and it was the how to do everything from like change a brake pad to rebuild the engine on your car, and they would rate the difficulty of these jobs in number of spanners. Never attempt more than a 3-spanner job, guys.
with the most beautiful like diagrammatic breakdowns and all sorts. They were awesome.
And then at the end of the like how to take this apart and fix it would be reassemble. Reassembly is the reverse of disassembly, and you go, oh fuck. How do I do that?
So I shouldn't have been tearing the pages out as I went. Oh no.
Okay, so we've got the first one.
Yeah, so it's not Brian. Yeah,
because the rest make no sense.
For listeners, just to, I guess, sort of describe this. So they are looking at what appears to be a scrambled manual made up of 8 sections. Next to each section is a key with a question mark within which they can enter a character, and the character performs a live shift of the contents. I would ask you not to brute force this.
Yeah, this would not take long, but yeah, sure. Okay, so it's not Brian.
It's really well designed, though.
I feel like, so when I put B into the first one, the box went slightly green and the little light next to it went green. And it obviously makes sense because it now says Brahane's service manual. So I think that's its way of saying it's correct. So we will know when we've got it right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's have a little look around. What else we got?
We've also got a TV. Can we turn the TV on in that room?
You can. It is locked to BBC News.
What's on?
Well, this will just be nothing but misinformation then, won't it? It's nothing like as accurate as what I've read on my Facebook feed.
Yeah, it's just the news. What's going on in the world outside today?
BBC, though. That's interesting.
What is going on in the world outside today?
Oh, hang on. Yeah.
A note on this service manual. So, Mike, I don't know if this is your intended way of solving it, but if you like decrypting codes and stuff, you can see patterns. And so, like, for example, in 04, UIF is THE. So we could do this the long way round. And the same with like 05.
Yes.
THE is almost certainly KYV. So there is a long form way of not brute forcing it to solve
There is a very easy way of solving this.
Okay, cool.
And I would not do something cruel to you.
Oh, it's big brain.
Oh, it is.
It's big brain.
I mean, if you look at the note that you put earlier, such secure middleware, no one guessed me, cipher, lol, because it's not one. Need big brain to solve it. Big brain.
Big brain.
You sneaky motherfucker.
So
sneaky.
I've been there for hours.
I would have done it manually by going backwards from the and a and in and it.
And I would have realised it was brute forcible and been a prick.
I'm just here for the vibes. Nice. So we've unlocked the whole manual. So we've got the unit class as a thinky brain, and the model series is a big model. And then we've got descriptions of each of our parts of the brain there.
Should we read them out?
The domestic nucleus sits within the hypothalamus at the base of the brain, directly above the optic.
Do you guys want to take turns just reading it out for the listeners?
Yeah.
Go on, John. Finish that one.
I'll finish that one. Directly above the optic chiasm, where visual input from the retina arrives, it regulates the circadian rhythm by monitoring light levels, suppressing melatonin during blue light exposure to maintain wakefulness.
The next one's the amygdala. Location, medial temporal lobe, anterior to the hippocampus. The amygdala lies tucked at the front of the hippocampus, close to the brainstem and pituitary gland. It processes emotional stimuli and coordinates the threat response via the hypothalamic pituitary adrenal axis. Activation produces sustained cortisol and adrenaline release, inhibiting prefrontal function.
Cool. We already had the hippocampus. I'll go down to the vagus nerve. The vagus nerve originates in the brainstem, the thick central column connecting the brain to the spinal cord, and descends through the body. It is the primary efferent pathway of the parasympathetic nervous system. Stimulation activates the rest and digest response, reducing cortisol and restoring homeostasis.
Finally, the prefrontal cortex. The prefrontal cortex occupies the frontmost section of the large pink cerebral mass, the region directly behind the forehead. It governs executive function, including rational analysis, decision-making, complex logic, and behavior regulation, which, given the amount of head injuries I've had in my life, explains a lot.
So I noticed that the vagus nerve isn't listed on our diagram, nor is the super charismatic nucleus.
This is true, actually.
So only those two are missing, but we have other things in place of that. Oh,
these are written in such a weird way. It's like there's something puzzly about the sentences we're seeing. There's a pattern in here, and I don't know what it is. I tried grabbing like the first letter of every word, every sentence, and stuff like that. But there's something weird and puzzly because these are weirdly constructed sentences.
I mean, it could just be academic.
So we're missing vagus nerve.
The vagus nerve is located in the brainstem, which we do have. And then the nucleus is inside the hypothalamus,
which we do have.
Technically, we've already got those areas. Interesting. Okay, should we take a look around the rest of the room, see what else is there?
We've got these jars, these empty jars. Mike?
They all appear to be empty glass jars of assorted colours. They appear to have formerly contained anchovies, which, as we all know, good brain food.
Oh.
Yeah, oily fish.
Of assorted colours?
Yes.
Which colours? All of them?
Yeah, most. Let's say like the whole Dulux range in jar form.
Peppermint sage.
Glass jars.
We've also got a single lamp. Could you please tell me more about the lamp?
Yep, it's a single floor lamp illuminating the entire room. It has a single bulb in it.
Has it ever been sodomized?
No, John. What an odd thing to say.
I'm referencing your old floor lamp.
Yeah, which John sodomized.
It's true.
So, can we turn the lamp off just to see what happens?
Yep, the room goes dark. You cannot see a damn thing. It is the only source of illumination in the room.
Okay, turn it back on.
That's such a specific thing to say because we all describe our rooms when we host these and we rarely mention the light source. So I'm like,
yeah. Do the jars that glow if we turn the light off? They're not like bioluminescent anchovies, are they?
No.
Okay, cool.
No, they formerly contained anchovies. They are all now completely empty.
Cool. I've turned the light back on then.
How about the crosswords? You said every crossword ever solved.
Yep. They are, I guess, scattered all over the walls and ceiling and floor and have a real kind of set dressing vibe to them, just to show how clever this brain is.
I see.
Big brains solve big crosswords.
Real set dressing vibe. I love it.
Nice. I like it. Okay, so we've explored all the bits. I mean, anything on Big Brain's like tank area?
Well, so Big Brain is just on a plinth in the middle of the room. It's about the size of a Ford Focus, like a 2004 Ford Focus. It's a big brain. And yeah,
the one with the big ass hatchback.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember my Ford Focus. I love that car so much.
Suspension.
Hey, the suspension was excellent in that car. The exhaust was fucked, but lots of stuff in that car was fucked. Yeah, but the brain itself is in the middle of the room. It has been silent since the beginning of the thing while it cogitates.
I wonder, so this, in case of emergency, this is the service manual for the big brain, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I wonder, do we have to like do surgery? Do we have to do something to the big brain?
Yeah.
Because we're being told he's very big. We've got everything we need. We've got some broken glass. Do we...
I mean, can we interact with Big Brain? Can we speak to Big Brain?
You attempt to speak to Big Brain. It does not respond. It is in a deep cogitative trance. Would you like to try and interact with Big Brain in any other way?
Can we touch Big Brain?
Give it a poke.
Interestingly, you try to touch Big Brain, but as your hand gets close, you get a zap as electricity comes off of it.
How
You
much
appear to be-
electricity?
Oh, fuck's sake, John.
Give me
And
volts, man.
An amount.
Okay.
Oh, it says during blue light exposure on the thing. So if we
And we've got
hold
a
up
blue
glass
jar.
Yes.
over the bulb, blue jar.
Yes.
So if we take a blue jar and hold it either over the bulb or near after the bulb, and then shine the light through the glass jar at Big Brain, at the hypothalamus.
That's going to wake up Big Brain. That's not going to solve it.
So the
See what
brain
happens.
remains the brain remains extremely active and still sparkly and electrical to the touch.
Okay.
We need to turn its electricity off, I guess, so we can touch it.
Yes. So we need to stimulate different parts of the brain to make it do what we want.
Okay.
So how would we do that?
Under the amygdala, it says cortisol and adrenaline inhibiting prefrontal function. Do we want to lower the threat level so that the cortisol and adrenaline drops, and we can the opposite of inhibit prefrontal
So
function?
the prefrontal governs executive function, decision making, rational analysis. So if we inhibit that, it might start spouting conspiracy theories and buying crypto.
I would like to see Mike acting that. So
There's chemicals in the water that are turning the frickin' frogs gay.
Big Brain, buy NFTs.
Oh dear.
So it's fair to say that the brain is currently very, very active.
So let's turn it down somehow.
Yes, let's give it a go. See what happens. So how would we?
Can we just return to the in Big Brain's speech at the beginning? What was the exact mission that it gave us?
That's an interesting thing to ask, John. How far back would you like me to go?
The relevant bit.
Why don't I scroll back a little bit and you tell me? I'll restart just after I'm very, very clever and handsome and nice.
Sure.
Let's see. And because the interdimensional beings watching over us will destroy our humanity if they sort of our awfulness with their deadly gamma radiation beams. Now, hurry up and help me think. I need to figure out world peace sharpish or we're all buggered. Put those psychic powers to good use for a change. At this, he falls into a cogitative silence and a hum of deep thought fills the room.
Help me think.
And psychic powers.
Put those psychic powers to good use.
On the manual at the bottom, it says authorized psychic technicians only. Like, are we psychic in this scenario? Can I broadcast a message to Jon and Mairi via my brain, just being like, hello?
Well, that's my dreams ruined.
Let's see. Okay, Jamie, how would you like to do this?
Oh my god!
Via my Professor
This
X style,
cannot
just
be
like
the answer.
doing
So
this.
Jamie, you touch yourself and attempt to broadcast a thought, and nothing happens.
Okay, so there's a way that we can broadcast thoughts.
Does it depend how you touch yourself?
Can I do? Maybe I have to complete the circuit. So one hand on my temple, one hand on my groin.
Oh, hang on. Complete the Jamie. I wonder.
What are you thinking?
Is this something like those rooms where you do something electrically by like holding hands and touching the thing?
Oh,
Like, okay, if I like touch the brain and
You get another electric shock, John.
Oh, what if?
but am I able to keep my hand there?
No.
Oh,
Can we
I
like
was
hand?
going to stick one hand in the light fitting.
What the fuck?
What if we hands across America from Big Brain to the TV and see if we can change the channel through the electrical current?
Okay, you hands across America. Okay, I'll start you at hands across America. So, John, so who's holding whose hand?
I'll go in the middle. I'll hold both.
Okay.
Okay, and
I'll touch the
Maureen.
TV.
Mairi and John. Okay,
and I'll touch the brain.
Okay, so Jamie, holding John's hand and Mari's hand in the middle, you are able to review their thoughts.
Oh.
John is currently thinking about espresso and, I don't know, stress
Fine.
and crimes. And Mairi is currently thinking about chorizo, strangely.
I understand why you've said that. Thanks, Mike.
You monster.
John, you are holding Jamie's hand, and you find that you are able to not hear thoughts, but instead perceive the electrical activity in Jamie's brain, specifically which regions are currently lighting up.
Okay, and which
Mairi,
regions
you
are
don't
lighting up in
appear
Jamie's
to
brain?
be able to read any thoughts.
Mm-hmm. Can I change
detect.
the TV?
You cannot change the TV. Well, the TV is still locked to BBC News.
Okay.
Hang on.
Mairi, is there anything else you would like to do?
Oh, that indicates that I should do something. Can I touch with my free hand other items in the room? For example, the lamp?
Yep.
Nothing happened?
Yes.
Would you say that you love lamp?
I love lamp.
What if
I don't know
you
what
hold
else I
John's
should
hand?
do. Oh, yeah.
So
Should
we're
I?
in a
No, because
circle.
John's touching the brain, no?
Yeah.
Or close to.
So I was just trying to break down for a second. So Jamie's in between us. I'm on one side, Mary's on the other.
Yeah.
Jamie can read both our minds.
Mm-hmm.
I can sense what's happening in which areas of Jamie's brain. And you...
Yeah, maybe I'll hold your hand. Can I? With my free hand,
if we
I'll come
complete
round
the
and hold
circle.
John's hand.
Okay, so I mean, if Mairi holding John's hand, John, you are able to perceive the electrical activity in Mari's brain and which
And Jamie's brain?
bits are lighting up, I suppose, and Jamie's at the same time because you're
Yeah.
holding both hands.
Okay.
Mairi, you are not able to perceive anything different. And I suppose, Jamie, that means you're on the end holding John's hand. Jamie, you can still read John's thoughts. He's still thinking about espresso and infidelity.
Yeah.
Can we hold hands so we're in a triangle?
Yep.
I have an idea. Can we do this around Big Brain?
Probably not, actually, because it's about the size of a Ford Focus.
My
yeah,
arm's
try
not that long.
Mary's idea. We were all in a circle.
Yeah.
Yep, you're
Make
in a
it
circle.
triangle.
So, John, you can read both Jamie and Mari's electrical activity in the brain and which regions are lighting up. Jamie, you are able to perceive everybody's thoughts. Mairi is now thinking about frustration. John has gone somewhere dark. Mairi, you are
How did he
unable
know?
to read anything.
Can't read.
Read anything at all, like as in words I used to know.
As
now I
in,
cannot read.
you
or-
cannot
I
read
see.
anything as in, like, as in read
Understood.
the contents of anybody else's
I thought
brain.
you were like taking a pot shot at her education or something like that.
Mike, can I taste or smell or sense anything?
Not from anybody else's brain. No, you mean you can. All of your normal senses are your normal senses, but you are unable to, in the way that John appears to be able to perceive electrical activity, and Jamie appears to be able to read/view thoughts. You do not appear to be able to do either.
Mary, can you
Can you turn the
broadcast
light-
thoughts? Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah, can I broadcast thoughts? Can I send
Ooh.
images from my brain to other people?
Why don't you try? What would you like to send?
Chorizo.
You send a chorizo. Jamie and John are both overcome with the sense of Spanish sausage.
Ooh, so I can broadcast things.
I have
Very
an
good.
idea. Our blue light strategy, could we do it at ourselves, not in Big Brain?
Yeah, sure.
No, that's not the answer. That was the
No,
voice of someone who's
No,
like,
no,
sure,
no.
buddy."
No, go through it. Talk me through it.
Okay. Oh, so can I take the lampshade off, put the blue glass over it, and then shine the resulting blue light into my own face?
Absolutely. You do. John, you are very much awake. You are able to detect, I suppose, your own suprachiasmatic nucleus.
And at Mari's face?
Mairi similarly remains very much awake.
Jamie?
Also awake.
Okay, so that's just
Okay.
that's just wakefulness then. So,
Okay.
what part of the brain do we need to stimulate to make us I suppose, to enhance our intelligence enough that we can collectively solve world peace.
But
One part of the brain we unlock.
I feel like we're differently intelligent, though. Like I can read electrical signals, you can read thoughts, Mari can provide chorizo. But Mari can transmit thoughts.
I can transmit thoughts, yes.
Interesting. So Mari seems the most useful to broadcast the big brain, potentially. But then how do our
Can I
powers
transmit all my collective intelligence, everything I know to Jon and Jamie, just all my degrees, everything?
Absolutely.
Bring them up to date.
I suppose both get a nosebleed basically instantly.
I'm gonna make a cracking puzzle.
Yeah. Jamie and Jon can't drive anymore.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Or walk in a straight line. You do so. Apart from a nosebleed, nothing happens.
Okay. But it wasn't additive. It's not like now we're even better at solving world peace because now they've got 2 intelligences in their heads. Okay, sorry guys.
To be honest, is it lack of intelligence that's preventing world peace or just lack of aliens?
If I could refer you back to the brief.
Yes.
It was, now hurry up and help me think. I need to figure out world peace sharpish or we're all buggered.
They help him. So
think.
How would we? So it's
okay. So the amygdala activation inhibits prefrontal function. We want more prefrontal function because we want more thinking. We don't want feelings. No, we want thinkings. So we want prefrontal cortex.
Jon, are you able to see what part of the big brain is activated?
Oh, yes. Good point.
Jon, you attempt to touch big brain and read, but again, you get an electric shock. It appears that it is too active for you to touch at the moment.
To turn big brain down a bit.
Yeah.
So
what's the opposite of blue light? Yeah, can we
orange light
or something? Orange light?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got orange jars. Any kind of jar you fancy?
What Jon said, let's go for some orange light to put him to sleep.
Okay, you put an orange jar over the lamp. The room is bathed in an orange light, and the shivering, quivering electrical fuzzing of the brain quiets down. You appear to now be able to touch it.
Nice work.
It's that simple. Bugger.
Go on, touch the brain, Jon.
I lay on hands on big brain.
Okay, Jon, where would you like to touch? It's
I would like to lay I'm going to lick my hand first. I'm going to lay it, because lower electrical resistance, baby. And then I'm going to lower it onto the prefrontal cortex.
The prefrontal cortex is almost silent.
Check the amygdala.
The amygdala is going wild.
So we've got to suppress that.
Activation produces sustained cortisol and adrenaline release, inhibiting prefrontal function. Okay, we got to turn down the amygdala. How do it processes emotional stimuli and coordinates the threat response?
Ooh, can I transmit something very calming?
Yeah.
What would you like to transmit and to where?
To the brain. I would like to transmit a beautiful, relaxing view of the Earth where we're no longer being threatened by aliens. The internet was never invented. There's been no wars, and everything's just generally lovely. Sunshiny day.
Which part of the brain would you like to touch while you do this?
The amygdala? No, that feels like the wrong answer. Okay, try the amygdala.
Oh, hang on.
We'll try something else.
Hang on. Don't we need the suprachiasmatic nucleus because that processes the visual stimuli?
Okay.
You send it to that, nothing happens.
Damn, sorry.
What area would understand
the hippocampus encodes episodic memory, so that could be.
Yeah.
You didn't actually do the amygdala because I interrupted you like a knob. So maybe we should try.
Winning Jon Saunders.
Maybe I should try her original idea before I ruined it.
The amygdala.
And you try the amygdala, and you solve. No, you don't. I'm afraid. Sorry, Mari.
Maybe the hippocampus then, because it encodes episodic memory.
Yeah.
You send it to the hippocampus.
Do you want to check where the electrical activity is?
Oh yeah. Yeah. You, Jon, review
did that work,
the brain.
Jon?
Oh, okay. In that case, hands on the hippocampus.
We have some activity in the hippocampus.
Okay, it has the hands back on the amygdala. Has it calmed down?
Can I lay on hands on the hippocampus to see if it's been received?
Okay, Jamie, so you lay on hands. You are reading the thoughts currently in the hippocampus. You can see that Mari's thought is in there, but it's also swirling with a lot of distressed thoughts and a lot of distressed associations around the contents of BBC News.
Oh,
let's turn the TV off.
Yeah.
Okay, TV's off.
Lay on hands hippocampus. How are we doing?
It's still asleep. It's still got a lot of poor associations with world news.
Okay, so I need to interrupt that.
It's got like Laura Kunzberg just floating around with her arms crossed, looking grumpy.
Please just set. Even worse.
We need to stimulate the vagus nerve to restore homeostasis to try and balance it out again.
Oh,
that might help.
Very good.
But how do you stimulate the vagus nerve?
Stimulate the vagus nerve. Well, I've done this before.
Turn and cough, please, sir. I mean, stimulate, just massage it. Could we just massage the vagus nerve?
You do. You start massaging the vagus nerve and you see the brain visibly start to relax. I guess it just kind of starts to squelch downwards.
Okay, hands on the amygdala. How's old Miggy feeling?
The amygdala is still quite active. It's still quite active, but not as active as it was.
And is the hippocampus calming down?
So the hippocampus still has just kind of like a background level of activity. It's kind of
wonder if
the data store
level now that Mari's images and things can get in there.
Oh yeah, try again. And
yeah. I project the most relaxing scene ever of solved crosswords that were not that difficult to... And what about like scenes of BBC News, but they're only reporting on really nice things? Like, a kitten stuck up a tree was rescued and lived happily ever after. Lots of images of happiness.
There's a dog that can skateboard.
Did you know that there was a day when there was no news?
Wow. I projected that day.
I think it was... in the 40s, and obviously not around the war, but there was a day when the BBC, it was earlier than that. It was very early days, but there was no news. So they just played a piece of classical music instead for 5 minutes, and then the world moved on.
Waiting for news.
It's beautiful.
Nothing's really happened today. Here's something nice to listen to.
I love that.
I project that.
Okay, so Mari's projecting solved crosswords, a day with no news, classical music, whale song, and... while Jamie continues to stimulate the vagus nerve. And you see the brain continue to melt.
For those who can't be listening, Jamie just mimed stimulating the vagus nerve. Jamie,
it's a brain stem.
Do you think the vagus nerve is the udder of a large cow?
It says the vagus nerve originates in the brainstem, so therefore you got to stimulate the brainstem, and then you got to milk it with
dangly stem.
double hander.
I'm never letting you near my brainstem.
You can get on the breeding program for the giraffes at Whipsnade Zoo with that motion, Jamie.
They call me the stud. So how is our brain doing right now?
Okay, John?
Hands on the amygdala.
The activity in the amygdala is low.
Okay.
Nice.
Right. Now we're in a position where we can actually do something.
So if we wake it back up now with the amygdala being low, it should have the prefrontal cortex activity ramp up.
Okay.
Should we give it a go?
So we need to blue light ourselves, and then Mari transmits the wiki.
I think we can blue light directly onto the brain, onto the nucleus.
Should we try that?
Yeah, just blue light the son of a bitch.
Okay, blue jar on our lamp.
Blue jar on lamp. And the brain quivers as it wakes up, as the suprachiasmatic nucleus detects the incoming blue light. And we're not going to ask where the eyes are. They're actually receiving this signal. Let's just gloss over that one. Calming thought. And it quivers, and Mike scrolls down on his script. It probably tells you everything that you need to know.
It has a monocle, so it must have eyes somewhere.
It blinks its monocle. That's how you know. That's
incredible.
Shudders, quivers, and then says,
pineapple.
My God, what was my voice? What was the voice for the brain again?
It was sort of Elon Musk in a meme.
Pineapple, that's it, my God. I don't know how I didn't see it before. Pineapple on pizza. It goes with every topping. I knew it.
It does.
It uses its psychic powers to summon its psychic phone.
Hello, operator. I need all of the world leaders and Papa John and Simon Domino's. I've bloody cracked it. Quickly, add pineapple to everything on your menus. World peas, pineapple.
And now we're into Daleks.
So many lives lost. Excellent. But no longer pineapple on pizza. Heaven on earth. Break brain, pineapple on pizza. All pizza.
He puts down the psychic phone and waits for a moment.
Oh good, we've not been annihilated with gamma ray lasers. That must have been the right answer. Close one that time.
He sits back and switches back on the telly.
Are you all still here? If you're looking for something else to do, I think King Charles is looking for a new nonce-hunt pursuivant.
And with that, he uses his mighty psychic powers to clothe you in your robes of office, gives you a ceremonial ducking stool each, and teleports you. You fall through a tunnel of space-time for a brief moment before landing on soft grass. You look around. Something must have gone wrong. You're not anywhere near the former Duke of Windsor. You're outside the White House. To be continued.
No! Very good, very good.
And you solved my puzzle.
Nice.
Well done, folks.
Very nice.
Man, if he's ever found innocent, you're going to have so much scrumming to do.
I really enjoyed that.
Well done, guys. Well, let's get you online reactions, then we're going to the deep dive.
I felt very clever when I felt very clever when Shopper gave us the answer to the initial cipher. Like, oh, we've solved it. We're near at the end of this short little room, and then oh no, that's the beginning of the room. I really enjoyed that. This actually somehow got us thinking about the forces that put us all into a constant state of anxiety about the world.
For me, I love that you built a tool for this. This tool is incredible. And we're going to link this, I presume, from the show notes, but a lot of fun for people to play along at home. And also, I thought your puzzle was very evenly balanced. We all had a role to do. We all had something we could do and contributed equally. So well done. This is fantastic.
Yeah. I really like the fact that we had roles, that we each had a superpower that needed to be used. And like it's an escape room, there's teamwork, but like we had to work as a team in sequence to solve this. I'm glad that someone else solved the cipher, because I would have been there for ages trying to figure that out. But yeah, we discussed it in the previous episode about how using classes and roles really amps up that experience. But really enjoyed that aspect of it. Well done.
When we had that last set of recordings, and we were talking about roles, I was thinking, shit, well, that's kind of preambled that. And then we had Maru's session yesterday with a tool. And I thought, oh shit, that's pre-done that as well.
You don't know the half of it. This was actually so close to mine because mine almost ended with a pizza order. That was my first draft. And it was pineapple on pizza. That was the punchline of mine.
It's just
and
so good,
if I
though.
just kept it as that would have been so good.
That would have been excellent.
But we could have made it the same aliens. We could have, I don't know.
So there's two ways this could have gone. You could have gone with pizza, or Mike could have fired me. And then either way.
Exactly.
I'm really glad to join. And just this is just a little bit of trivia here before we go into the deep dive. So all of the brain function stuff there is accurate. So the locations of everything is accurate. Prefrontal cortex is what governs kind of like basically big complexy human thought, emotional regulation, complex logic, etc. The amygdala is very much kind of like the animal lizard part of your brain that processes your fight or flight response. It builds associations with the memories encoded in your hippocampus. There is a popular school of thought that suggests that the vagus nerve is very involved in how those memories are encoded and the associations that are built. And the suprachiasmatic nucleus is indeed the little bit of your brain that sits there monitoring your circadian rhythm and melatonin levels based on the kind of light that it's seeing. That's why we try and limit blue light after a certain time, because it screws with our sleep rhythm.
Love it.
Speak for yourself. I work until 1 a.m. with my computer in my face.
Oh my!
At least put like the orange light filter thing on. You can do it on Windows. It's native.
Never.
I mean, I've not done the whole brain. It's just the interesting bit.
How dare you make us learn while we're having fun?
Well, it's because I'm writing this keynote on educational escape rooms at the moment. I was like, I could probably make one as like a case study.
Hey, it works. Worked really well.
So thank you very much for listening. You can subscribe to us on all of your favorite apps, feeds, iTunes, and at our website, theinfiniteescaperoom.com. You can follow us and get in touch via all the socials where we are generally tier_podcast. If you really like the show and you want to support us, then head on over to patreon.com/theinfiniteescaperoom, where you can find unedited episodes, access to our live streams, shout outs, other stuff. It's just stuff. Sign up. It's brilliant for as little as $1 a month. Original episode artwork is by Don Jordan. You can check out his artwork at donjordanillustrations.com. I have been your host, Mike Collins, and our solvers this week have been Mairi, Nolan, Jamie Gibbs, and John Saunders. We love you lots, and we'll see you next time on The Infinite Escape Room. Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.